Okay, he's probably not gonna pull on a leash here for me, but what I'm gonna do is kind of try to replicate that the best that I can, all right? So what I'm gonna do is, here buddy, put the treat down here. There you go, bud, right there. So let's say he's pulling on the leash. I'm trying to walk. He gets ahead of me, he's not paying attention to me. I have two options, turn and go the other direction as I tap, or back up, tap, 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 and I want him to move back towards me, okay? So that he has to stay here. If he would go shooting ahead of me again, then once I see him think about doing that, that's where I make my tap, tap, and my turn or my back up. What I'm trying to do, if you think about it, anytime he gets ahead of me, I'm trying to put myself back in the leader position. So if he goes that way and I turn and go this way, I'm now the leader. Even if I'm backing up, the direction we're going, I'm the leader. So that's what you want to think about is how do you put him in a position as a follower, and when the tapping stops, that tells him what you want. This is kind of interesting because we're right here and there's literally a squirrel like 15 feet behind this camera right now. Come. Good boy. So tap, tap there, tap, tap. I'm actually turning this up a little bit. Oh, literally, squirrel right there. That's too funny. Good boy. Good job. Come. Tap, tap. Okay? And when I get ready to stop, I'm going to say sit. Okay? Like I said, right now we're not going to use the tap, tap. He has a pretty good sit on that. So we're going to just wait on that, all right? You can use treats. I only use pieces of food because he's just as happy with that. And sometimes what I'll do is when I go to start a walk and we're standing like this, just to make sure he's paying attention to me, it's kind of like playing follow the leader. I'll do a quick tap, tap, tap. Okay. Now what I want you to see with him, because he tends to be a slightly lazy, low motivation kind of guy, sometimes what you will find is actually the collar does have to get turned up a little bit. It's kind of like you need that extra push or pull to get him. And I don't want the extra push or pull to have to be you versus him. If you watch in any of these videos, this leash stays loose unless he needs help with the guidance, and then it's a little pressure and off. So pressure on that leash to guide him, and then the pressure is off when he's doing what I want. That replicates what I'm doing with the collar. Tap, tap, good boy. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, good boy. And right now we're at about 29, okay? So you can see a higher number does not seem to faze him. His collar could probably be tightened up a little bit, and that can always affect things. So if I was to take this off and tighten it up, I would probably go back down and do that initial introduction where I'm just tapping to see what gets his attention and turning it up gradually until I go, oh, I can tell he's going, what's that? Where are you? Because I want to make sure I use the right number. I don't just guess. He will tell me, and then once I get that indication from him, hey, I feel that, and he moves towards me, then I can look at the number, okay? So, walking, if I see him, his little brain start going, he's physically walking with you, you're here, he's walking with you, but he starts doing, hey, what's over here? Starts sniffing. Those are the moments what you're doing is tapping, and I will move in the opposite direction of where his distraction goes. So if it's forward, I'll move backwards, either by turning or backing up. If he goes and looks that way, I'll turn and go this way. What I'm trying to do is put myself in that leader-follower position, and accompanying that with the tapping and my movement, that will help him learn to fall right in. And then the minute he comes right, moves towards me, good boy. So these are the things we're going to work on when we have our lesson, and keep these in mind. I want to keep it simple because this is the most important thing. This is going to help with recall. This is going to help with walking on that leash. And this is the thing I want you to practice. And this is something simple the kids can help with. Even if it's not with the button, it's when they move, pressure on that leash. Okay? If he goes to get ahead, it's like, oh, I'm the leader. No, go this way. Good. Okay? Because he likes to work, likes praise, loves treats. So if you have questions, all you gotta do is let me know. And I'm sure I don't want to wear his little brain out for when you come for our lesson.